It's Madden NFL 24, and we'll be watching Terry McLaurin. He's coming off a game where he had the hot hands, over 160 yards receiving. It's the Commanders and the Giants, and it's coming up next on Madden Football.
We're situated about 8 miles west of New York City at Metlife Stadium in East Rutherford. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the New York Giants. Alongside my partner Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you take a look at this Giants ball club. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
But meanwhile, for the visiting Commanders, it's been a great start to the season. Back-to-back wins to begin the campaign.
Yeah, you don't want to get too excited. There's still a lot of season to go, but they've come out playing good fundamental football, and that might carry them a long way.
And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
Off the play fake, here's Graham. And incomplete to open things up. You talk about this Washington defense. They were very strong in that victory from a week ago.
And all defensive teams that I know talk about creating turnovers. Takeaways, they call them. And anytime you can get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really, really good performance. They exceeded that number in a big way.
Inside the 20, Saquon Barkley. And did he get in? No, down at the 1-yard line. A tremendous play there from Saquon Barkley. 74 yards on the ground. He was over 100 yards a week ago, and he's well on his way once again.
Say it with me, partner. Encore, encore. This guy's headed towards getting it done one more time.
Barkley. Looking for a signal, but none forthcoming. They stopped him shy of the goal line. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. A great play there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Giants get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. So out comes the Washington offense onto the field. And a glance here at the man calling the plays under center, their 6'4" quarterback.
And he ought to have a lot of pep in his step after last week's performance, because he did exactly as you want him to play if you're a coach. 3 touchdown passes, 0 interceptions, which usually means you're making a lot of right decisions out there.
And got him to win. And a quick throw here, that's complete. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Now here's a throw that's complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Well, this defense for the Giants much improved from week one. They were terrific last week in getting their guys their first win of the season.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them in fact. Being able to back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand.
One thing that I liked about this guy, success was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack. They'll look to throw here. Got a man, it's Rodriguez. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
That's going to be a good matchup for him. Using him out of the backfield and telling those linebackers, hey, you're not only going to have to try and run with him, but you're going to have to try and tackle him in the open field.
And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. That's a first down and then some. A 32-yard pickup. On play action, they'll throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And the Giants are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
Partner, have you ever heard the story of Icarus in mythology? That's the guy who flew too close to the sun and had his wings melted. That was our guy right there. Keeps pressing it and pressing it. Finally, on that throw, he paid the price with that turnover.
Saquon Barkley and the Giants offense set to kick off their next drive. A tough challenge here in this one. We'll see if he can duplicate the numbers on your screen that he put up last week, up over 100 and a touchdown.
We were watching tape to prepare for this game. One thing you noted that I totally agree with, great complementary piece in the last game. You know, they were able to throw it pretty well. He ran it exceptionally, and they hope to continue that same formula in this game.
Complimentary with an E, not an I.
That's my English teacher right there.
Graham here from the shotgun. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Graham going to set up to throw. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes. And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick 6. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick 6.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. And New York set to take the field. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Jamin Davis there to bring him down. But you look at this defense. They come into this one 9th in the NFL against the run.
Most of their challenges have come in the passing game because against the run, they've been pretty darn good. Now you've got to figure out a way to slow down those receivers before they get downfield and maybe make a few more plays on the ball when it's in the air.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now Graham to throw. Oh, the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on third down. Not the start to this one that any quarterback would want or envision. Remember, he had the pick six, and here he ends up on his backside.
And you have to wonder to yourself, okay, after throwing the pick six, did he get too careful with the football and not deliver downfield and take that sack? They've got to make sure that he's really into this game.
Pretty move. Runs through the contact. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Time 52 yards. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. They run. Here's Sermon. Bobby Okereke making that tackle. 7-7, our score after one. Washington with the football here to begin quarter number 2. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's a 2nd and 7. He'll look to throw. Staying on his feet. It fights him off. Escaping the pressure right. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain.
Evident there that he learned his lesson from the last drive. No way he was going to force a throw that time, but nothing broke open, kept it, and ended up running for a 1st down himself.
And this is Sermon. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Usually the big fella's a blocker, a lead back. On 1st down, what a surprise for everyone. And as a former safety, if he breaks into the secondary and you see him coming, you just know that's a whole lot of man you've got to deal with now.
He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. A great effort there with his 1st career NFL touchdown. And Washington has taken. He's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. A drive there of just 4 plays. And the result, a touchdown for Washington. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it. Back on offense, New York gets set to take over. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Graham. Pass is caught by Rondell Robinson. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. His first catch, good for 16 and a first.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
First down, here's Graham. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. We're just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd down and a yard. Up the middle with Barkley. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. Graham will throw. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's 2nd down.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
It's Barkley on the counter. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And we get a stoppage because, as you can see, a member of the Commanders in some obvious discomfort. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. Now they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. Now Graham. A good decision in the end to pull. To the first. With nowhere to throw it, decided to scramble, and a nice job, CD. Got the yardage that he needed.
Yeah, and his teammates are certainly going to appreciate that effort, even if his coaches don't, because they would have wanted him to slide and protect himself. But he chose team gain over personal protection.
That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards. 2nd and a couple. Here's Graham to throw it. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. That one good for 7 as this long drive continues, and the chains move again. Graham now off the bootleg. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Will go down as a gain of 6, and that will bring up 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. He will push his way down to about the 14. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. 86 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
On that snap, he's the hero of his defense after the play he just made. A one-possession game, and his hit kept it exactly that.
3rd and goal. Graham with it. Being chased out left. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. It's their quarterback. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Giants are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Santos with the extra point, and we are tied at 14. That drive a long one, spanning 15 plays, and it's capped off by a touchdown run of 6 yards. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Washington ready to try again on offense. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
Second and 6. Now 35-yard line. Grab 50.
They'll set up to throw. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Drew Sanders. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. Suddenly it's first and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Now it's Graham. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Partner, this is almost an unwinnable spot for a defense. They have to come right out for a first and goal trying to stop them. But let me hold on a second. Let me take that back real quick. They can win here if they force a
touchdown Giants. Darren Waller, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Giants will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. The touchdown here, Santos to kick this one away. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The Commanders back out late in this first half. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. Well, looks like they'll move things around here. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. This pass into the hands of Turner. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Second down and 8. Looking to throw. Flushed out right. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Finding room at midfield. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the third down play. Back to throw now on first down. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Touchdown, Washington. A big play there as the first half is winding down. And the Commanders have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing in front of our eyes, because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that as they continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Out of the shotgun, Graham. A short one here, secured by the tight end Waller. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and that'll leave them with a 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. 3rd and 2. Now Graham. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. A final shot before break. Graham. And that's going to be caught downfield by Slayton. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a tie ball game here heading to break. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks. And welcome in everybody to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Time for a look around the NFL here in Week 3 of the new year. We'll get started out in Texas, NRG Stadium in Houston. And it's the Texans.
And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And they will wrangle them down a couple yards shy of the 30. And now time will be called here as Washington has an injured player. Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. The quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half, because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 8. They shakes him off. But in the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down. Brought down by multiple defenders, and it's a loss of 12. And the Giants will go with 6 defensive backs here on third. Now back to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Fighting through it. He's got space. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. They do get 18, but even that won't be quite enough. It's 4th down. They'll try and run for it. Shoves him aside. inside the 20 before he's brought down. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the fourth down attempt and keeping the drive alive? The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, so... Third and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through.
And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. He couldn't get away there on third down. The pressure too much, and he's sacked for a loss of 12. Patterson's kick is good. And with it, they'll take the lead at 24-21. Well, they don't get a touchdown here on the opening drive of the third quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you've motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. And they find themselves down on the scoreboard following the field goal a moment ago.
And I think even though they trail in the game now, I would consider that a win for their defense, and that's probably what they're telling the offense when they get to the bench. Hey, the onus is on you guys now. Get back out there and get us the lead back.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. On play action, Graham. He dumps it off to Barkley. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And now third down and 6 to go.
And that's when it's fun to play defense. When you're able to diagnose a play right from the beginning, get all your guys to the football and spill the play, that's when you have a lot of fun playing on that side of the ball.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have the Giants first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A first down carry for Barkley. And a good burst there gets him 7 up to midfield.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Second down, here's Barkley again. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. On third down, Barkley. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. And the Giants send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the second time. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. So here is Washington now to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
And that's called winning at the point of attack, isn't it? Right there at the line of scrimmage. I know he's a little bummed out now. He doesn't get credit for a tackle for a loss, but no gain, his guys will take that.
And speaking of winning, to be as cheesy as we can, he was the winner of the NFC Defensive Player of the Week award from last week, so he's really stringing together some good football.
So not only did he get a gold star, he might have gotten a gold watch too, huh?
He has a first down, and that catch will also put him over 100 yards receiving now on the afternoon. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Rodriguez. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter.
Well, we get a stoppage because, as you can see, a member of the Commanders in some obvious discomfort.
We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. They'll set up a throw. Eluding the pressure right. That is an absolute backbreaker. That was a design passing play, wasn't a draw. You think you got him stopped, good coverage downfield, and he's able to pick up the first with his legs. Defensively, that kicks into your psyche and hurts a little bit, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and here's the thing. Anytime you give up a first down, it hurts you psychologically. But it hurts more when they get it this way because you've covered everything. He didn't have any place to throw the football. He takes off running and picks it up anyway. And now you have to stay on the field for an extra set of downs.
And really could have used that stop trailing here in the fourth. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to third down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's fourth down.
I get the thought process. Third and short, give it to the fullback, let him bulldoze his way. But that means you're counting on your offensive line to win the line of scrimmage, aren't you?
Yeah, and there was just a mass of bodies there at the line. Looked like more defenders than offensive guys. Winds up losing yardage.
That also a career-long kick for the veteran, Charles.
Yeah, how about what he just got done there? We always knew he had a big leg, but how about everything coming together perfectly on that one? Great leg swing, and bang that one through.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And this will come out to the 25 as Handler elects not to return it.
And the Giants ready to come out now. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. To Barkley on the check down. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be second down.
Second and 6.
Now Graham to throw.
They'll get that to Hurst out of the backfield. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10
at the 44-yard line.
Graham going to set up to throw. Short throw going to be caught by Waller.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 12 yards that time for number 12 as they move the chains from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. A give to Barkley out of the gun.
That's some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. 134 yards rushing for him now as this sensational afternoon continues.
They'll throw on 1st down with Graham. Going right side, he finds Slayton. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
This 2nd and 4.
At the Commanders' 15-yard line.
Graham will throw. A throw left side, held in by Hamler.
Touchdown! K.J. Hamler. A 15-yard touchdown grab.
And the Giants are an extra point away from going back on top here in the fourth. A very important extra point there, up and good. And they have taken the lead here in this fourth quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. They'll drop to throw. And he floated one out there, incomplete.
Yeah, offenses always try to be smart about when they're trying to dial up a screen to the running back because they understand we can only go to the well so many times in the game without the defense starting to anticipate the call.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. That is caught. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. And now time will be called here as Washington has an injured player down on the field.
We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. They'll run on first down. Dunlap.
They'll get it up near midfield to the 49 before being taken down.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. With a crowd here at MetLife Stadium in full roar. Third down.
They'll look to throw. Middle of the field, he's got McLaurin. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30.
A gain of 19 yards. Washington first down.
So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back.
They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive.
Excellent job pushing through tacklers that time to pick up 6.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Now a run with Sermon.
Oh, good move. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And this carry terminated at the 8-yard line. Good stick skills showing the power, but just not much room to operate.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts
as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
And they'll try and run the option to pick it up.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line.
Well, we get a stoppage because, as you can see, a member of the Commanders in some obvious discomfort.
We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This for the lead in the final stages.
Patterson's kick is good.
And with a little over a minute to play, they have taken the lead.
Big kick right there to give them the lead in the 4th, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they manage the clock exactly right.
And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it.
The Giants now down by 2. A little over a minute to go. And they need about 35 yards to get in range for a winner as they come up on first down.
Let's go.
He'll look to throw.
Connects with Slayton.
They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Now 2nd and 4.
He's back to throw.
Once again, he finds Slayton.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
Final minute. No timeouts at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10.
Back to throw.
He's got Hamler.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Clock rolling as the Giants will hurry to the line. Back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. They still need 1 completion for field goal range.
And just think about what they're going over in the huddle right now. Make the catch, get out of bounds. That's going to be tough to do. So make the catch, get up to the line of scrimmage, and clock it to have 1 last shot.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
They'll try and throw for it with Graham. That's to his running back, complete.
And he'll be brought down very close to the spot he needed, and it's going to wind up being enough. Maybe by less than a football, but a conversion nonetheless on 4th and 3. And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So for the Commanders,
it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they will head back home next.